Hey Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Welcome to your tarot spread for March 2021. This could be love and romance, or this could also have to do with friends, family, work, career, home life, whatever resonates. So my other cat Venus has joined us. Say hi, girl. All right. Um, all right. So, Gemini, let's see what you have for March. You've got Ace of Wands reverse. Okay, so there's definitely some kind of new beginning here for you. However, it could definitely be a little tricky to start off the ground. You could be feeling sort of uninspired, sort of some kind of creative block. You could also be very sexually frustrated this month. So there's some kind of blockage here. There's a new beginning that you need to start, but whatever blockage this is getting in the way, you could be ready in your mind to take a start, but you're failing to take the action you need. So there could be action steps you need to take, but you're just not feeling that inspired to go ahead and do that. Your challenge is the Knight of Cups. So a lot of you, I feel like, want to be in love, but you just don't know how to go about it. A lot of you are struggling with communication. I feel like there definitely will be communication this month, but you're really having trouble putting yourself out there and letting yourself be fully vulnerable. So, in your subconscious, you have the moon. So, you're definitely really in your feelings this month. You could be feeling kind of sad and withdrawn. This is Pisces season, and this card represents Pisces. So, if you're not dealing with the Pisces yourself, and or if you don't have that in your chart, you could have that in your chart as well. But otherwise, you're definitely feeling this Pisces energy this season, and you're just feeling like really withdrawn and dreamy. And I feel like you do have a lot of dreams and you have a lot of aspirations, but the problem is that you're failing to actually put yourself out there and take action and step forward. A lot of you really fear being vulnerable and you fear your emotions getting in the way, you fear rejection, that type of thing. Yeah, on the surface, you're really anxious. So you're dealing with a lot of anxiety this month. And you're kind of, a lot of you are just like sitting in bed and dreaming. And you could be suffering from insomnia this month as well. And just really like in your head. And yeah, you're overthinking. That's the problem, Gemini. So, Gemini, as an air sign, you definitely think a lot and you're kind of like overthinking all the time. So, this is kind of nothing new for you. But especially this month, you're just like really in your head and you really want to speak to someone. This a lot of you, this is one person in particular. You want to express to them like how much you love them. You want to make some kind of grand gesture, but instead you're feeling kind of hopeless and you're stuck in your head, you're uninspired. You're lacking that creative energy and that motivation to take action. So in the past, you're definitely grieving, but I feel like you were sort of getting over your grievances. So some of you were actually kind of pushing your emotions away, and this is why they're coming back to you. Um, but a lot of you definitely have been going through some kind of long term loss. So I don't think you lost someone recently, but there's definitely someone you lost a while ago, and this energy is sort of lingering. It could have been that you thought you got over it recently, but now it's coming back to you. So maybe you just weren't letting yourself feel these emotions and you're sort of kind of suppressing them. And now your sadness is like coming back to you. You really can't escape these emotions unless you let yourself fully feel them. And only then can you push them away. Well, not put, well, set them free is a better way to say it. So you have justice in reverse in the future. So there's definitely chaotic, intense energy coming up for you. Some of you could be getting involved in some kind of legal matter, or maybe even like the end of a legal contract or something like that. You could be, if you're involved in a court case, you could be really worried about this, and it looks like you might be losing this, or things aren't going to go your way, and you could also have like some bad karma coming through. I'm sorry to say that, but yeah, I have to say it how it is. There's definitely some bad karma coming your way, so just be aware of that. So you're definitely holding yourself back. You're really working on your self-discipline. A lot of you are becoming very spiritual or religious this month. And if not, then you're really educating yourself. This is a really positive card to see. Some of you are a leader or you're taking on a leadership role this month. So you could be feeling a lot of pressure if you are some type of religious figure or you're in some type of leadership position where you you are sort of like the boss of people. You don't have to literally be a boss, but basically people look up to you. This could even be like having younger siblings or children who really look up to you. You're definitely feeling that pressure. You feel like you you really feel like their energy. You feel like you have to do the right thing for them basically. All right. In your environment, you have the 10 of swords reverse. So, you're definitely parting ways with someone this month, but it's hard because it's like they're not fully out of your life though. It's like it's a very tricky energy. So whoever you're dealing with, maybe they think it's over, but you don't think it's over, or you think it's over and they don't think it's over. There's something like that. I get that type of vibe. But you're definitely like you're really holding yourself back from contacting or reaching out to this person. You're really finding the strength to just distance yourself from them. But that has you in your deep in your head, in your emotions. Yeah, so Queen of Swords reverse. So there's totally someone here who's being cut off. I feel like this is your guidance too. So there could be some type of female figure or feminine energy who you're being guided to really cut out of your life this month. Or if this is you, if you're the feminine energy, then you really need to take back your power this month, really. Yeah, and I feel like I kind of get this saying that like sometimes the quickest cut is the kindest. So if there's someone who's sort of stringing you along, or if you feel like you're kind of leading someone on, you're definitely being advised to just cut this out, and maybe that's going to come off as unfair. Maybe you've been trying to be really nice and you've been trying to like hold yourself back. But as I said, like the quickest cut is the kindest. So I feel like you need to step into that leadership role this month, really own it and do what you need to do. You might have to give someone some really tough love this month, but at the end of the day, this is the right thing to do. I think you definitely struggle with being too kind and being too nice. There is such a thing as being too nice, and sometimes you really just have to give someone tough love, and it actually benefits everyone in the long run. Okay, so your outcome is Eight of Wands. So things are really going to move forward for you. So you definitely feel like the beginning of the month, like some kind of new beginning, but it's very like stiff, very stale energy. And as I was saying before, struggling to take action, really not knowing what to do, just really in your head, in your emotions. But definitely by the end of the month, you will move forward. And I feel like there is someone in your life who you definitely need to cut out, especially if it's kind of like in and out energy or stringing someone along. I feel like you've been kind of holding yourself back for a while and just trying to do the right thing and be a good person and everything. But I feel like this situation does call for tough love. And in this case, you will move forward by the end of the month. So, I have to say the beginning of the month definitely starts out, or whenever you're watching this, if even like the end of February, definitely starts out kind of stiff and slow, but things will pick up by the end of the month. Okay. And don't be afraid to be the bad guy for a little bit if you know it benefits everyone in the long run. So for more clarity, I'm going to pull three more major arcana cards. Hmm, okay, right away we have the Hermit. Okay, so I feel like you do need to take some time to yourself this month. That definitely goes along with the Hierophant and the Moon about really going within and figuring out what you want. Okay, and then the Empress, okay, stepping into your Empress energy. So that's also kind of about letting go and taking a step back. And then Depth. So some kind of transformation is definitely coming up for you this month. So I'm going to pull a healing stone for you to see how you can best heal this month. So, ooh, this is hematite. Okay, correct me if I said this wrong, but it promotes courage and strength. So look at this. This is really beautiful. It's very dark and heavy. You know, it reminds me of in the future you have this justice reverse coming at you um, in your future. And this is sort of like I feel like this is like a mix of like Libra and Scorpio energy I'm getting. So you could be dealing with that, those energies, but it's definitely like a lot of intensity. So things are going to get like really intense for you this month. It's going to start off very stiff, but like, as I said, like things are going to really move forward very quickly by the end of the month. So yeah, I like, I'm very captivated by this stone. I like how dark it is. I think this is pretty much black. I don't know if you see like a hint of purple or something, or if that's just the lighting, but yeah, it's incredibly dark. It's very beautiful. So I feel like um, Gemini, you have a lot of dark emotions this month, but don't push them away because that didn't work for you in the past. Just really feel this darkness and embrace it. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, Gemini. Have an absolutely wonderful month.